What is your next chapter in love? Hi, beautiful singles. This is for the singles. The couples version is coming out tomorrow. I'm Mystic Mia Moksha, by the way. Thank you for joining me here. I'm mostly in the moment for another love pick a card reading. We have 3 piles here. You may choose a pile based on the number, the image, or the crystal that resonates with you. Thank you so much for your love and support. I do have a sale going on with my personal readings. You can find more information on my website. The link for that is also in the description. And with that, I hope you enjoy the reading and I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful pile 7 with Time to Go and the orange calcite. Let's see what's happening in your next chapter of love. Wow, the Magician card. Okay. So I'm getting it comes in pretty quickly. You don't expect it, but when it does come in, it's pretty magical. It was kind of like it was meant to be. Immediately, there's like a connection. It feels like, okay, yeah, like this seems like a divine setup. Like something was brought together here. It couldn't have been more magical kind of feeling, you know? So you don't expect it. I don't think you were kind of really looking too hard either. It just kind of happens. Two of Swords, yeah, you don't really see it coming through. In fact, it might actually come through while you're kind of distracted. Yeah, rest. It kind of wakes you up from this kind of peaceful life you were having. I feel like you were just kind of keeping your head down and just working on things. Maybe you're working on personal goals or doing a lot of work for your job or career. I feel like it's those two things that really help, not like socializing as much with friends or family. You're kind of keeping to yourself. You're kind of keeping your head down and just kind of getting through things. I'm getting there's like things that you want to accomplish in the next like several months, and you kind of want to just have people see you once you finish those accomplishments, because it makes you feel like it'll make you feel better about yourself. So whether this is like work accomplishments or like accomplishments on your physical looks, or you know, something along those lines, like you kind of want to like finish these goals until anyone sees you. But this person comes in, you're kind of blindsided, I'm hearing. Queen of Wands. And I'm getting at first, you kind of just see this person as, oh, this is just someone like who's interested. They're a fly-by-night kind of person. They're not even serious. I can't take this person serious. But they did kind of wake me up to what's going on out there. Because I feel like you're so invested in things, like projects that you want to like finish up, and then like, oh, then I'll have time to date or something like that. Or, you know, then I'll give more time to this area of my life. But right now you're like, I just want to get these things done, and actually it'll make me feel better. Like you'll get the confidence you feel like not that you don't have confidence right now, but you feel like you'll have more confidence when you finish these goals. And this person comes in before then. And at first you just kind of see this person as someone who's just like not long term, but just someone temporary. And so you're like, I don't even know. Broken ring, parting of the ways in either romantic or business. Yeah, so I feel like this is someone who, it might be someone coming back, a karmic coming back, and you're like, I don't know. Sure. I think you might give this person a chance. Like you might go on several dates with them, or you might date them for like a short period of time, like a month or 2 or 3, you know. And it's just kind of like, no, I had a feeling like we aren't right for each other, but I just kind of wanted to see this through. I just want to be sure. Or, you know, I'm kind of busy doing other things right now, so it's kind of nice to just kind of date someone casually for a little bit. You might not even date this person straight up. You might just like kind of be friends with them, a little flirty, and it's just kind of someone to kind of keep your mind busy while you have your mind very zoned in and focused on these other big goals that you have. Okay, yeah. So that's the kind of energy I'm getting there. Okay. So what is this next chapter in love? Emperor. Oh, wow. And I feel like this person was coming into your life just to kind of open you up to this emperor coming in. So this emperor coming in is someone who will be in your life for a very long time. They have the potential to be a very good partner to you. Let's see. The Tower, yeah. And it's kind of funny because I feel like both of these people come in kind of unexpectedly, and it kind of checks out though, because like you're so like busy focusing on like your prosperity, your abundance, like literally physical things, like your physical looks, your physical body, your physical health, and also your like physical money, your finances, your career, you know, maybe even your home, but like I'm getting specifically career and like body. So like because you're so distracted with these specific goals of yours, you don't really expect anyone to come in, and that's when both of these people actually do come in. And so this person was kind of just someone with this Two of Swords here, like this person came in literally to kind of wake you up, to show you like someone is coming in. And even when this like long-term potential romantic partner comes in, like husband, wifey material, they come in unexpectedly too, because you're just so focused. You're not really thinking about it, and you're like, oh, maybe in a little bit in the future, but right now I'm just kind of keeping my head down. Even if it's something that you really want, you're like, okay, I'm just gonna give myself like some time and space to kind of get some other things done, right? And then this person comes in. Balance, yeah. With the two like very green cards here, they both do give you a lot of emotional comfort. Even this person, even though they're like temporary or someone coming back or someone, you know, just like short term kind of thing, maybe even just like a friend that you're flirty with, they both do give you what your heart needs at that moment, because you're taking care of like all your other parts of you that like spirits, like we're gonna bring someone in to take care of your emotions, to take care of your heart, to give you some love and nurturance, because it feels like you're giving a lot of love and nurturance to yourself just by saying that like I need some time to get some other things done. You might be again, I'm getting a little bit like less social at this time, and you are taking care of yourself, but it's just kind of like work and taking care of yourself, which is, I think, is sometimes a little bit more work sometimes too. Especially like taking care of yourself can be fun and enjoyable, self-care, self-love, but sometimes if you're just between like work and work instead of work and play, it's sometimes just becomes work also. So I feel like that's why the universe is bringing in someone so you can have a little bit more play and have like self-care, self-love in a way that's like fun and enjoyable and lighthearted, and not so much like, oh, I have to take care of my mental health, my emotional health, my heart, like I have to schedule it in or something, you know. So that's why Spirit is bringing in both of these people unexpectedly for you, because you're like taking care of yourself, but it's more like routine versus something that's intuitive or something that like comes natural and comes to you like enjoyable. It's kind of like a necessity, you know what I'm saying? So this person kind of knocks you off your balance, because King of Cups, wow, and the Emperor came out face down, the King of Cups came out face down in hand, the Tower card also came in hand. So this person has been in your queue, ready to come into your life. So they might know you a little bit before they come in. You don't know them at all, or you don't have them in your line of sight, but they have their sights on you, and they're coming in and kind of like love bombing you. So it kind of knocks you off balance because you're like, wait, not yet. Like, I didn't expect you to come in right now. Like, I'm so busy. I have like a couple of things I need to finish. Like, I promised myself I'd finish these goals. And then this person comes in unexpectedly and kind of knocks you off your balance. And you're like, I don't know how I feel about this because I can't have like a relationship knocking me off my game right now, especially when I'm so close to the finish line. Gavel. Involvement with the law. Okay. January. So, I also kind of got that. This reading is timeless. So it could be about a couple months, a month and a half to a couple months from now when you're watching this, that the Emperor comes in, the more long-lasting love potential. And within the next couple of months is when this like temporary person comes in, the short-lived romance. But yeah, if you're watching this when I post it, like, yeah, in November, December, even till like beginning of January is when this temporary person might be coming in. And in January is when, Aquarius season is when this person comes in. Bird perceived, waiting for news, package, letter. Yeah, okay, so with the involvement with the law, like the gavel, it's not like so much like actual involvement with the law. It's more kind of like they're kind of waiting on you to make like a decision. Like they might have given you like a choice, like, do you want to move into a relationship with me? And they're kind of waiting on your answer because you're kind of freezing them out. Like you're like, I can't make a rational decision right now. I don't trust myself to make a rational decision, whether you tell them that or not. Like you're kind of like letting them know, like, hey, this is kind of unexpected. I have some things on the table that I need to kind of work through, like kind of finish up. I can't afford to be distracted right now. But you also see that this is the King of Cups, the Emperor, Tower, like a divine opportunity. And this is a challenge that you might want to just kind of like, that you might be kind of guided by your divine guidance to kind of take up the challenge for. Like this might be someone worth kind of getting, like putting like taking on the double load of work, meaning relationship and the things that you were already trying to finish and accomplish. It's a challenge, but I feel like Spirit's like, this is a worthy challenge. Like the Emperor and the King of Cups, like I feel like this person is really good for you. You're just like, oh, I wish that they came through maybe in like a few months or something when they do come through. And they do kind of offer you something big right off the bat, like pretty soon, like, within a few weeks or within a few months. And it's kind of like sudden, but you're like, yeah, I know, I feel this too. And it's kind of up to you what to do with that. Okay, so we got lobster, financial pinch, and then success. So I do find that this person that comes in temporarily first is someone that comes in where you're still kind of in a bind, still kind of in a pinch at work or with money or with health. And so this person matches that energy, you know, when you're still not like completely healed, when you're still like about to step into this new life. It's someone who's like literally on the staircase, if you know what I mean. Like you're about to go to the next level and you meet them on the staircase. And so it's very short-lived, but and Spirit's like, you can, like, there's success in both connections here. So this will serve its purpose because it's someone to kind of keep your mind in like a more playful and lighthearted place, like someone you can like kind of talk to and just kind of have fun with while you kind of walk up the stairs to this person, to this level up in your romantic love life. And if I do feel like you find success in not just this new relationship, but also the couple of personal goals that you have for yourself in terms of like work or money and like health or physical image that you put out there. So I do think this is a good situation for you, Pile 7. Just gonna do one more last card pull of like Spirit's like message for you. What do you need to release? Came out in reverse. So I do feel like you're in the process of releasing old habits or your old life or your old like love life and already advancing into the new one. And this person just happens to catch you on the stairs. They're not coming with you. They're just kind of, they're getting off the next, they're going back. They just kind of wanted to see you off or something like that. I feel like this person who's like comes in, this temporary person, they're like they're kind of like a soulmate, like someone you've known from other lifetimes, but they're not like your ultimate soulmate. They're not the person you chose to be your forever person in this life. They're just someone who kind of who has this contract to kind of like send you off, to kind of help you out while you transition. But yeah, I kind of see this like you're like leaving on this huge cruise liner and like they're there to drop you off and say bye and make sure everything's okay. You got your room, okay, cool. You got your luggage, awesome. Like call me when you get there, you know, kind of thing. So yeah, that's very, very beautiful. And I just wanted to see like why this person kind of throws you off balance. And travel, yeah. So I feel like it's kind of like they kind of put you in a situation because they're like, oh, I'm going to come see you, or like, can you come see me? There's something about like bigger decisions involved in order to make this happen. And so that's why it kind of throws you off balance because it's like, oh, do I have time to like go visit this person or stay over or go on a trip with this person or, you know, like to make this work right now, like we have to put in some effort, right? Because they're at a distance or you two are thinking about taking the next step in the relationship right away. So it's kind of like, it's like another big thing you're putting on your like plate. And so that's why it kind of throws you off balance. But Spirit is saying it might be kind of worth it. Listen to your intuition. But this is a pretty good potential romantic partner for you. All right. So Pile 7, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, I really appreciate a like or comment. It really helps me out. I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day. And I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful Pile 8 with the Royal Heart and the Ocean Jasper. Let's look at the next chapter in your love life. What's next in love for you? Oh, Ace of Wands. Oh my goodness. It's coming in quicker than you think and came out face down. So you are not expecting this at all. Oh, wow. Okay. So there's a romantic love situation coming in unexpectedly, faster, like very, very quick, like within weeks or days, like even hours, maybe quicker than you think. Two of Pentacles. That really gives you it's a reason to give you pause, because it just comes in so suddenly, and you're kind of, I feel like you're kind of like, oh my goodness, it's kind of, I feel like your flight or fight response turns on, like it's do or die, like do I take a chance on this, or do I like pass on this? Is this good? Is this bad? Like I feel like you're like, I need to use my skills of discernment right away. Like I need to like figure out if I should give this a chance right now or wait. I don't know, for some reason you feel like you need to give an answer right away. Ghost. Like you're afraid they're gonna like abandon you or something if you don't give them an answer. Like they'll move on or something really quickly, or they'll just, you know, stop talking to you or something. So you're like, oh no, I need to figure out really quickly, like, is this something I want or is this something I don't want? Oh. Okay, this card fell all the way under the table. And it's kind of like I had to chase it. So like the Three of Cups, I feel like this is like someone who's being really friendly with you. I feel like you meet them in a group of friends or something, or you meet them in a group. And it's kind of like, if you don't show interest, maybe someone else will show interest in the group, and then they'll like move their attention to them, or something like that. Like something where if you don't kind of claim them, someone else might claim them or something. Because I'm getting that there's like, you meet this person in a group or something, there's several people, and like all of you are getting along really well, like you're even getting along with some of the other people there, and so there's a kind of feeling, and I feel like this is like a new group, or there's new people in that group, or this place that you usually go. It could be online or it could be in person, but there's like this kind of immediate feeling amongst the group where there's excitement, everyone's getting along, and kind of like people might start like coupling up very quickly, or becoming more friendly with certain people rather than other people really quickly. And this kind of feeling of like, if I don't make a decision right now, they might like move on to someone else, or they might think I'm not interested, or I'm taking too long, or they might not wait for me, or we might just become friends, and vice versa. Like I feel like your person is also thinking, if I don't make a move on pile 8, maybe someone else will, because they are getting a lot of attention from everyone else too, both like platonic, friendly, with like people you're not sexually attracted to, but also from people that are sexually attracted to you and could be potential romantic interest. So your person's a little bit nervous too, and there's this kind of like fight or flight energy, like very flighty. I'm getting both of you are kind of like, oh, I need to make a move now, otherwise like, you know, someone else might make a move on them. But you two are getting along very well. There's a lot of excitement there, fun times. Really, really enjoy hanging out with everyone there, but it's kind of like happening so quickly that you don't know. It's like, what if we are just friends? What if it's just this group of people? Like, what if we're not as romantically compatible, but we're just kind of jumping into things really quickly because, I don't know, being nervous that someone else might pick up the other person. Dog, protection from a powerful friend. So I'm getting, luckily, these are all good people in general, so that you don't have to kind of worry. I feel like that's kind of something that like both of you kind of take on, because it's just so exciting to meet this person where you two kind of get along and have fun, and not just this person but like this group of people, and all of you having so much fun. There's a lot of like attraction there, platonic and sexual, in this group. You know, everyone's getting along, having fun, having like flirty, being playful, but it is good people. So I think both of you are just kind of overthinking things, and you could take your time. They're not going to ghost you. Ghost is in reverse, and you're not going to ghost them. And I feel like this group is too good to let anything bad happen to any of the members, whether this is new or this is just new people entering an older group, or just an old group you're getting back into, or something like that. But yeah, I feel like it's a good group of people, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, so what else happens in this next chapter of your love life? 6 of Wands, success. Oh my goodness. Okay, so good things are happening. Pile 8, I feel like you don't need to worry. Yeah, I think this is just kind of like one of those things where it's like, oh, this is someone that I could like, that has potential. Like, should I make a move on them? Like, what if I wait too long? And they're thinking the same thing though. Like, what if I wait too long? But the good thing I'm getting here is that there's no like extreme butterfly in the stomach feeling. It's more like you're all enjoying each other's company. You're just getting along with this person. You're friends first, kind of. And that's kind of a good thing, because I feel like if there was like butterflies in the stomach feeling, it would be kind of like you're coming into this connection kind of unhealed, ready for this person to kind of do you wrong and ghost you and maybe pick someone else over you. And I feel like that's why this kind of like 2 of Pentacles energy comes up, like rushes up really quickly. It's like just like your ego peeking its head out, being like, hey, what if this person ghosts you, picks a friend or someone else because you waited too long, or because they decided to like them better, they found them more attractive, or they like their personality more, or they just gave them attention in the beginning more. All these kind of worries and fears kind of float up to the surface, but I'm getting it's cleared right away, because protection from a powerful friend. I feel like you're very well protected. I'm getting from even their angels and guides, because they sense this in you, that just for, I'm getting like just in like, I guess I'm getting like the first time you meet them, or like just in the first couple of times, first 2-3 times that you guys meet, you have this kind of flighty feeling, and so do they. But both of your guides and angels kind of help the other person out, because this friendship energy, there's an immediate like, I want to protect this person. I just want to make sure this person's okay. I care about that more than, are they my romantic partner for life? You know, even if we do end up being really compatible and have a lot of like chemistry, I care about them so much that I want to make sure that they're just okay, and they don't have to worry about anything with me. I'm not going anywhere. I'll just be a friend here if that's what they need. I'm not gonna go, you know, slut it up with a million people in front of them. Like, I'm just going to like, or like, just, you know when you know someone likes you, and then I don't know, like if someone knows that you like them, and then they purposely go and flirt with people in front of you, like, that's so rude, right? Like, that's so inconsiderate. Like, that's not a good person. Not saying that they're not allowed to do that, just kind of like, you know, you kind of want to, if you care for like your friend or someone that you care about, you kind of want to not hurt their feelings, right? You kind of do it in a way that like you're not getting them involved in, you know, being straight up and honest with them, but not also hurting their feelings. I feel like this person is kind of like that. They're like, I'm not gonna go flirt with a bunch of people in front of them because I think they like me and I think I like them too. So this person's a really good person, but they're like friend first. And at some point within the first few times that you meet this person, the friend protection comes on and they put their feelings, like your feelings, above theirs. So they even are thinking like, even if they're the one and even if they like someone else in this group, I will just make sure that they are okay and that their feelings aren't hurt. So there's immediate protection friend energy from this person where they'll put you, your priorities, your feelings above theirs, which is so sweet. And I think that's why it's very successful, because there's a level of comfort there where like, okay, this person's not going to betray me. They're not going to act stupid in front of other people in front of me. I think they like me. I think they know that I like them. And I think because of that, they're like not doing kind of things that might make me feel uncomfortable in this group setting or something. 5 of Cups. Yeah, there's nothing to like kind of like regret or worry about. And I feel like that's why this connection starts off so successfully, because you two kind of put each other at ease, making sure that like you're acting the way and they're acting the way you would want someone that you kind of like to act, you know? You're being the perfect example of how to behave in front of someone that you like and that might like you back. And they're doing the same thing. So this kind of like, it's a character thing. Like both of you show like very strong character. And there's like no, like you both kind of feel like, oh, I don't have to worry about making a decision right away because they're not going to ghost me, and we can just kind of be friends and get to know each other and see if this is something that's going to move forward before doing any of that. And even if we find out that we aren't compatible, like I feel like this person isn't going to like date my best friend that I just made in that group like a week later, you know? Like there's a sense of like trust immediately between the two of you, which I think is like amazing. Success. Oh my goodness. Yeah, okay. So 2 success cards. No regrets. Everything's going off without a hitch. Wow. Oh my goodness. Ace of Wands. And I feel like they're very surprised too, that things start to take off very quickly. I feel like even the 6 of Wands is kind of like this one wand. So I just feel like because the both of you kind of don't pressure each other, if there's a little bit of pressure at the beginning, it's from yourselves, you know, to yourselves for just a little bit, like just for like the first like hour or the first like few meetings or something. It's like very, very little, because I do feel like you're healed. Like with this like kind of like soft melon color, I don't know, I'm just getting this like soft like pinkish tan color and this kind of like dark terracotta color. Like these colors are just kind of giving me like, I'm so secure in myself, I've done my work, you know, I'm not going to make the same mistakes I've made in the past. Like I know myself, and this person's like, I know myself too, I know what I want, I know how to treat someone in a relationship, you know, I know how to like reserve respect for myself as well. Like everything's just great, and that's why I feel like there's like an explosion of like excitement. But both of you kind of get to know each other, hang out a lot, know that you're not going to be hurt by this person even if it doesn't go in the direction you think. But I think it does, because there's success here. And I think both of you are very surprised that it happens so quickly. And I feel like it's because you guys give each other time and space and want to just get to know each other and learn about each other and like wait until like the excitement energy passes, so you get to really know the other person before making a decision. And you guys just handle these things so maturely. October. Okay. So I feel like things happen pretty quickly. With the Six of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Success, I feel like it's like progression. Like I feel like you guys move along very, very quickly. This is a timeless reading. So I'm getting like, before the year is done, you two have already made like 3 or 4 big moves in your connection already. So I think things progress pretty quickly, and it's because you both want to take your time. You're both like, I don't know, if it takes like 2, 3, 4, 5 years, whatever, like I'm okay with that. And because of that, giving each other so much time and space, and actually wanting to know if this person is right for you, how compatible the two of you are, if your goals line up, it actually moves like so quick, so fast. I think both of you are very, very surprised by that. Tankard. Celebration, fun, enjoyment. Oh, wow. Okay, so there are so many good times between the two of you. You two kind of have so many reasons to celebrate. You guys are both enjoying it, feel good. Like, you know, when you make a decision, it's like, yeah, that feels right. It feels right in my bones, in my soul. And getting a lot of confirmation. It's like, yeah, this is the right thing to do. Because I feel like both of you don't like think about moving the connection forward, but it just comes in naturally. It's like, hey, like, you know, we've been kind of talking for this period of time. Should we enter a relationship? Should we move in together? Should we take the next step? It just has happened so quick, like naturally and organically, and because of that, it happens faster than either of you planned. I feel like if someone was to ask you and your person, like, where do you see yourself in a year from now? You two would have never guessed that these like 3 or 4 big things in a new relationship would happen this quickly. And it's because of that. It's because you're giving yourself time and space, and giving this person time and space, that it happens so quickly. I'm getting from Spirit. Okay, anything else? Okay, so April, and kind of like this like Tower card I want to peek out. So I do feel like something happens pretty quickly. Like I feel like within 5 months, something unexpected happens. Okay, Spirit, you can't leave me with that. Okay, so the Tower popped out like in reverse though. So something positive and unexpected happens in 5 months. And the Explorer of Cups, the Knight of Cups. So I feel like this person comes in with an offer within like 5 months, or in 5 months, around 5 months. Kind of, let me see. I'm going to pull another card. Yeah, the 8 and the 8. I don't think you see this coming at all. Yeah. The Emperor and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I feel like by 5 months from now, whenever you're watching this, or around April, they come in with an offer that's very auspicious. That's very like, will you be in a relationship with me, or will you take the next step with me in this relationship in a very, very big way? Yeah, I think it kind of even surprises you. Boat, money, or property through an inheritance, winning, or windfall. I feel like once the two of you come together, there's a lot of celebration, fun, enjoyment, and a lot of good luck that comes in. A lot of times Spirit will bring in a lot of like a windfall of money or property or something like that to new couples that they want to encourage to continue going, because it's a very divine connection. And so I do feel like the two of you kind of get like a new house, or a windfall of money, or like both of you get a promotion, or decide to move to a different location, or get like a really good opportunity with something along with a vacation trip, or a house, home, or money. And anything related to money, like business or career, inheritance. Yeah, windfall, like a really good opportunity coming in seemingly out of nowhere. It seems like there's so many like things just popping up in your life unexpectedly. Pile 8. So whatever happens, it just feels like good luck after good luck after good luck. And I'm getting it's because it's been like a time of feeling like you have not much luck or tough love in your love life. So this is like kind of your just desserts here. It's time to release negativity. This person is going to it's going to change your mind. It's going to change the way you think about the world, because you're going to see things differently once this person comes into your life. Because it's kind of like something along the lines of, is there anyone out there who is like going to do right by me? Who's actually just going to be there, love me for me, kind of, and just where things just go right, where they do the right things in a relationship, where we kind of want the same things, so we can follow the same trajectory. Like, is there going to be someone out there just like that? Like, is that a possibility? Like, I feel like they are like so kind of burnt out in love a little bit, that you're just like, does this even exist? And I feel like you've always had have the courage to kind of get back out there, or get back up and dust yourself off and go back out there. And this person comes in and like proves everything that you thought about love to be right, and how a relationship should be in love. Okay, so I feel like in around 5 months or so, like this person makes a step in kind of takes a huge leap forward in your connection. So you might meet this person before then. I do think that things happen pretty quickly, but I think things happen before then. Clarity. Yeah, with the 8 of Swords and the Clarity card, I'm just going to pull another clarifier, because marriage, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I feel like Spirit's like, I feel like you keep getting like surprised whenever this connection moves forward, because you don't expect it to. I feel like you're like, oh, in the past relationships, everything always like failed here, and at this milestone, and at this milestone, and at this milestone, that you're kind of, it's kind of like your past selves kind of not letting you keep your hopes set high, that every time something good happens, it's like a brand new surprise. I do this thing where, like, if I love a movie, I'll try not to watch it again in like 5 years or something. And so when I watch it again, I'll forget things about the movie. And so it's kind of like watching it for the first time. I'm getting that kind of and I call it like new movie, like, or like, I forget what I call it, but it's like new movie. So I'm getting like new milestones, like new excitement. Like it's like it's happening for the first time. Like you get that kind of excitement every time something goes right, which happens like one after another within like a year. And I feel like you're the one who keeps yourself in mystery, in a shroud of mystery, because you're not keeping your hopes up, and like you're not keeping your hopes too high. And so it is kind of like the first time of reaching these milestones and this kind of hopeful energy, because I feel like there's like a childlike innocence and purity and when it comes to love for you. So you kind of get that back. That's why I'm saying this person like makes you see love and life in relationships. I'm like choking up here, in a different way from now on again. Okay, pile 8. This is so beautiful. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, a like or comment would really help me out. And with that, I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful pile 9 with the To Be Fair card and Lapis Lazuli. Let's look at the next chapter of your love life. Okay, what's coming in? 3 of Swords. Okay. Miss Heartbreaker or Mr. Heartbreaker. I feel like oh wow, 10 of Cups. I feel like you're breaking a lot of hearts, pile 9. You're looking so good that so many people are interested in you that you're unintentionally, I feel, breaking a lot of hearts because a lot of people are kind of picturing you to be like that perfect life partner. And okay, so I feel like you're having like a coming out kind of moment, or a moment where you're becoming a lot more social or going out there a little bit more. You're flaunting a new look, or you're, feeling more confident. You're looking or dressing differently, more authentically. Something with that, something like you've changed your looks, or something about like you're feeling a little bit more confident. Something has changed about you, and you're putting out this new version of yourself, and you are loving it. You're loving the attention. I feel like maybe in recent times you might be kind of shy. You might shy away from attention a little bit, or you are less willing to kind of like socialize with a lot of people. You're kind of just getting your footing or something like that. But you found it. You found your footing. I feel like you're getting like, I feel like it's still kind of, you're coming out of your shell. So you're really enjoying this moment because it's like you're having fun. You're having fun dressing up. You're having fun being this new version of yourself, or becoming this new version of yourself. Stepping into the limelight a little bit more, like little by little, like while you get more comfortable, but you're enjoying it. It's not uncomfortable for you. You're getting a lot of positive attention. You're engaging with people more. You like talking to people a little bit more, where you might have like not liked it so much in the recent past. You're just kind of like doing your own thing, I feel like. But right now, I feel like you're entering a very good social era in your life where you're getting a lot of good attention. You might be also receiving a lot of recognition, achievements, awards, acknowledgements, praise. So yeah, what in your personal life and in your career and on social media maybe, and just because of your looks or something's happening for you, pile 9. Something very good. Comfort. Okay. You're getting more comfortable, kind of being the center of attention again. Like I feel like maybe in the recent past you were a little bit more of a wallflower, kind of holding on to the sides of the room, not really wanting to kind of put yourself in the center of attention. But now you're kind of like, okay, I'm stepping out into my own. You're getting more comfortable with that. That's just like extra confirmation that is in fact what's happening. And I feel like you're also getting more comfortable kind of approaching people in regards to what you hope to attain from that connection. So if it's someone that you're romantically interested in, like I feel like you're so much more stronger in your intentions. Like, hey, like, yeah, like you're so comfortable talking about like, yeah, I kind of want to, like, I want to settle down. I want to find someone that I can be with long term, or you're just more comfortable just being yourself. I want children, or, I'm looking for someone that I can have really good conversations with, or share this hobby with, or that can like make me laugh, or, really, really, really loves children, or really, really would love my children, or grandchildren, or whatever. Someone who would fit in with my family, or someone who's not afraid to kind of move away from family traditions. Whatever it is, I feel like you're more okay with just putting it out there, because there's so many people being attracted to you that you're like, oh, if I lose one person who's attracted to me, that's okay. There's like 10 others, So it just gives you more, like so much more confidence. The 8 of Swords, kind of from the people that you're meeting. I feel like some of the people that you meet, they're good contenders for a romantic partnership, a romantic relationship. But I feel like some of the people that you meet, because you're shining your light, right? So you're attracting a lot of beautiful, divine, romantic contenders, but also like people who aren't, right? And so you're getting like a whole mixed bag of people. And so a lot of people that come in are hoping to get a chance with you, and they don't understand what they're missing that you are looking for. And this is where the heartbreaker comes in because, you seem like the perfect woman or the perfect man, and some of these people coming in, they think they have it all. Some of them are cocky and confident. Some people are also very, very good looking, so they feel like things come easy to them. Romantic relationships that they want come easy to them. People they want to date comes easy to them. They might be also very successful in their careers, man or woman, and so because of that, they're also kind of usually able to leverage their assets into getting whoever they want or whatever. And so when these people that other people view as high value, like potential partners, come into your circle and they're rejected, you like turn their world upside down. So get ready, pile 9, to be that kind of person that people want and can't have. And that brings out a different side to people, especially people who haven't been told no often, or like grew up with a lot of wealth or grew up with a lot of good looks. Not everyone, but some of these folks, they might just want you because they just got rejected, or maybe because everyone else wants you, or because they actually do like you, but you don't want them and they don't know why. They think they have it all, kind of thing. And so they're just kind of they might be just people who may have worked on one area of their life a lot, but not other areas. So be prepared to be that heartbreaker, be that kind of realization to people that like, hey, maybe there's a part of you that you still need to heal or work on in order to have someone like me, because you're definitely not having me. And so, yeah, I feel like this is kind of the thing for some light workers or some like high vibrational souls. Like at some point in your life, you kind of realize that you're the kind of person bringing in chaos into other people's life in order for them to course correct. Like the divine sometimes uses you to kind of bring in like harsh realizations for other people. And sometimes you might just leave like a huge like storm wreckage wherever you walk. Like you just wreck people's lives sometimes. This is a phase. This is an actual phase that happens in like light workers' lives sometimes. So you can like help people course correct their lives. Not fun. But I am getting, because like the to be fair card is 38, and which is 11. This is a 9, and the 9-11 combination is so powerful. It's a very, very divine number, which is why there are, low level energies, dark energies that try to manipulate that number. But 9/11 is a very powerful number, and it's one that could bring in, like, I'm getting, because like 9 is like all the numbers, and if you're a life path 9 number, like you have all the other numbers problems, but you'll have all the other numbers strengths as well. So I feel like you, and with 11, like a master number 11, a sun master number, I feel like you're the one who makes people cry, like makes a person who never cries cry, kind of thing. And I'm going to move on. I'm going to move on to like the good people in a second, but I have to finish up this channeling because Spirit is making me. But it's something you need to hear. But I would kind of stick to your guns with these people I'm hearing. Kind because you're a very kind person, but you're also stepping into the limelight. So you want to be kind, but you want to be direct. And if you cut someone off, cut them off. And don't be kind of pulled in, because some of these people are narcissistic. Some of these people are going to want to like pursue you like a hunter because they couldn't have you. I just saw the number 5454, also another 99, but like big changes are on your way. So you might just get like a flurry of romantic interests all kind of surround you at once. You know, it's kind of like it's like your debut, it's like your debutante ball I'm getting, like as you're coming up, like you're just kind of like being presented to the world. Here's pile 9, you know, in their full glory. You know, you've done a lot of work, here you are now. And the 911 number I'm getting is because you are an example. You are showing a lot of these folks who want that, who have prayed for that, who desire that, who think they are that, what it takes to have a partner like you or be you. You know, to be on that level. So that's why you're crashing. You're causing a lot of burns and crashes in people's lives who come towards you who are like romantic interests. Is because they wished and prayed for it and wanted that in their lifetime, and you're kind of like someone to show them, but you're doing it very quickly. I'm getting like 5454, like things are happening very quickly. And it's also to kind of get you ready to kind of make decisions quickly, so the right one could come in faster. Okay, Barrel. You feel someone is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. Yeah, something is lacking in your life. So this is like a quick like weed out session. You know, I'm getting that you're quickly weeding out the folks that are not right for you so you can get to the ones that are, because it's a mixed bag. You're getting everything thrown at you. I'm getting a time frame of like 3 to 5 months, 3, 4, 5 months. But I'm getting like the first 2 months is going to be very jarring, because it's going to be like, oh my goodness, like all these people, it's going to be kind of overwhelming. But at the same time, in the few months after that, you're going to get kind of used to it, and you're going to be able to like use your discernment skills so well, like not this person moves on, not this person, okay, not this person, potentially, like you get really good at it. And Spirit is kind of saying like this is kind of like your service, your active service before you leave the single world forever, to kind of help those singles who want what you've achieved and what you're about to get in your love life, how to do it. And so it happens very quickly. I'm getting within like several months, and it starts immediately. This is kind of like your active service to humanity, to all those folks who kind of want what you have. Not that you don't have the potential to help people even in the future when you're coupled up, but I'm getting like this is a little bit of like a test for you to see like how quickly you can discern it, how kind of to like live through the experience. So in the future, if you want to help someone on your level also find their ultimate soulmate, you kind of have the tips and tricks of the trade to help them, while also kind of waking up these folks who want this, giving them the kind of tower moment that they need to have that if they so choose. But you're able to quickly figure out what's the most important for you in terms of goals, money, and the way someone like loves you in a romantic relationship. And so you're able, it's kind of, I'm getting like, it's not like an interview one after another, but it is kind of like, you do kind of figure out like the system, or you figure out like a process, you organize a process to kind of filter through people. If this does not seem like fun to you, if you're like, this seems exhausting and annoying, I'm just gonna let you know, like this pile is specifically for someone who is just kind of jumping into the limelight again after a period of not being in the limelight, or starting to date again after a long period of time of not dating. And someone who has just like, kind of coming into this new version of yourself. It's like, I'm getting a butterfly coming out of the cocoon kind of thing. So for this specific pile and energy, like this is enjoyable because you haven't had it for a long time. So it's not taxing on you. It's not burdensome. It's actually kind of enjoyable because it's kind of getting you comfortable as this new version of yourself pretty quickly. Comfort is like the key here. Like you're more comfortable talking to potential romantic interest and talking to people in general as this new version of yourself. It's like kind of like you're thrown into the deep end. Like you're just coming out, you're a brand new butterfly, and you're like thrown into this whole like arena of like potential maze. It's like there's a part of you that's like, this is what I was born for. Like this is my moment. This is what I knew this time would come. That kind of feeling. So if that doesn't sound like you, this might not be a pile. But for this pile, it's something you're ready to take on, and somewhat enjoyable. It is somewhat enjoyable. Hanged Man. Yeah, I do feel like this is something you've been kind of told by your guides. It's like coming, it's coming, it's coming. But you've been kind of just holding on to the point where you didn't think if you'd ever get this chance again. Like it's like, oh, I'm getting older and older, or the pool of fishes is getting smaller or something, or who would want someone who already has been married or divorced, and or has children, or I don't look as like what I used to look like, or I wasted all this time in my other relationships, or is this time never going to come for me? Nine of Swords. Okay. It seems like you've been kind of working nonstop behind the scenes for such a long time that it's getting so exhausted that you're just kind of like, am I ready to give up? And I feel like your person is that comes in is also that way. Determination. I feel like you're the kind of person that like sees things through to the end, even though you've had a lot of hopeless nights, a lot of times where you just want to give up, and you're just like, what's the point of all this anyway? Do I even care? Like, just whatever. Determination. You're a very determined person. You're very divine as well. You're always someone who will accomplish their goal or know when to kind of upgrade your goals. Like you're someone who has a good head on their shoulders. And I feel like your person that comes in is also in the same boat. The Hermit. Like I've been alone for so long. I've been kind of just aimlessly floating in a boat in the huge vast ocean. And I feel like you're kind of feeling like there's like this space in my life that I'm missing. Like if this person was in my life, I feel like a lot of other things in my life would be better and would be different. And you're not wrong, because Spirit's like, yeah, we're bringing quick, big changes into your life. And you are meant to have a very loving relationship with your romantic partner and a very loving family and home with them. It's going to give you so much. And I feel like you, Pile 9, have been working so hard on yourself, and you've become like this this ultimate version of yourself. You're like, I went as far as I can go solo. And your person that comes in also feels this way. Carriage, a journey either physically or mentally. I'm getting both. Yeah, you bet. I'm like Oregon Trail, I'm hearing. Like you've been on this journey for so long, the both of you. Barrel and Carriage. Like I feel like you're both like lifetimes. It's just like like you've done the hard work, like you've done it manually, and for most of the journey by yourself, just healing work, carrying yourself, being alone. I feel like both of you and the person that comes in, are just kind of like, I've been carrying this weight, this burden of life alone for so long. I feel like for both of you, you two are both romantics at heart, that nothing would give you more pleasure and happiness in this world than living a life with a harmonious partner, with a loving, caring partner. Nothing would give either of you more joy. Both of you are romantics. People have different things they want in this life: power, money, status. But for both of you, it's love. So no matter what else happens in your life, like, pure happiness and joy and bliss is going to come from home, from your partner, from your family, from your home. And everything else, like, is secondary for both of you. So that's why both of you are kind of like, what's the point of living this life and working this hard and keep trucking on when I don't have that person by my side? Like, that person is your reason for living, for this life, is your, like, life purpose. Shark, take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. So I do feel like you also get, as your image, your image and your status gets a huge raise. Your level of charisma rises, your wealth rises, your image, the way you look, respect from people, your credibility, and your status rises. People recognize you. People recognize your accolades, I'm hearing. And so you do get, like, a wealth of, like, when you get abundance of romantic love, even though some of it's throwaway, you do get an abundance of other things as well. So physical, material things, and financial things. So you can expect more money at this time too. But I feel like you get so comfortable being in the limelight, showing off a little bit of money, spending a little bit here and there, because it's like, hey, I'm coming out. Like, yeah, let's do this. You might get a little bit careless in the amount of money that you spend on, like, really nice fancy dinners, or your trips and vacations, or the clothes that you buy. So Spirit's just like, just make sure you take care of your money when it comes in. Like, make sure you have long-term plans in. Like, this is a fun temporary stage, yes, but your partner is also come in. So make sure you kind of have some sort of financial plan in place for that partner coming in as well. Tree, affairs with your family. Okay, I'm going to pull an extra card because that's like 10 of Swords. Okay. And the Magician. Okay, so I do feel you may have cut out a lot of people in your life, Pile 9. So you might have cut out a lot of connections. If you still have exes that no longer serve you on your social media page and you still talk to them, and I'm not talking about exes that you're friends with and things are good, there's good vibes there. I mean exes that are, like, not good for you. If they're still on, if you're still talking to them, if they're still on your, like, social media page, no. This Pile 9, you've already cut them out. You've cut out anyone and everyone who isn't good for you. That means friends, close friends, old friends, new friends, co-workers, even, you might even not, like, show up to your boss's, like, holiday party, like, whatever it is. If someone's not good energy for you, like, they're not there to kind of help you or be there for you, they're out of your life, right? So I'm getting from spirit, not only are you getting a lot, like, because you're getting abundance of people, you're getting abundance in general, you're getting more abundance in like things that make you look good in general. So like your looks, physical looks, health, and your status, your popularity, your fame, and your career, and your wealth. So you're getting a lot of abundance in things that make you look good. And that's why you're getting also abundance in romantic partners, but you're also getting abundance in people. So you're also going to find, friends and that people who want to be friends with you, and people who want to be like best friends with you, people who want to be business partners with you. So you have to be the shark. You're going to have to be the shark, because there's some people out there who are just going to be there so you can pay their bill, you can put their bill, that can use you to like up their status and reputation, to use you kind of. So you're going to have to be the shark. There's a lot of people coming in, and you're not just going to find like a romantic partner, but you can also find potential business partners and potential friends and potential people who will be more than friends, like a family, family type people. So they're all mixed in. That's why Spirit's like, we're giving you abundance of like a ton of this stuff as well. So you're just gonna have to be very discerning. It's gonna be magical. You're gonna have a lot of fun, but there's more than one type of person coming in like swarms. I'm getting. But it is a very highly sociable time for you. And I'm getting it's because you did the hard work of cutting out the people that were no longer serving you for your highest and best good. And let's wrap this reading up with there's a message from Spirit. It's a time to give rather than take. Yeah, so you might want to be a little bit kind when these people come into your life, because as we mentioned before, this is also Spirit kind of using your services of light to help a lot of people rapidly. It's like rapid fire, it's like, people will come in and they might want to be friends with you. If they don't have good energy, you might just straight up say in a nice way, kind but brutally honest, like, hey, yeah, like, you know what, I would, you seem like a really nice person, very successful. It would be nice to just even be professionally friends with you, but it's like, it would be really nice to be friends with you, but the last 3 times we tried to meet up in person, it didn't really work out on your end, and I didn't really get an answer from you until much later. So I like to keep our friendship strictly professional or something. Like, you're really like straight up. You're telling people like what their faults are, but in a nice way, where it's kind of like, I'm not going to straight up blame you or call you out, but I am going to kind of call you out in a nice way. And, cut you loose kind of thing. So, it's like, oh yeah, I play with the big boys, I play with the other sharks. And if you don't recognize that, like, you're going to have to I'm going to have to push you back into the water, swim and find another fish. But yeah, it's a really good time to kind of just like listen to people. I feel like you'll learn a lot by just listening to people. You'll be able to easily see like, what do they want out of me? There is a potential for this person to be my friend or romantic interest or a business partner. People will just talk about themselves if you let them talk, right? So I feel like you kind of flip a switch here and you're like, okay, people are going to expose themselves without me even having to say anything if I just ask them questions and let them speak. And that does happen. But at the same time, as you're weeding out the people who are not right for you, who do not align with your highest best good and your highest best life, you're also kind of inadvertently giving good advice to those who are working their way up to be where you are spiritually. So, or even like success, where you are in success in your life, in different things. Maybe there's someone who wants to be friends with you because they admire how you date or how you approach romantic interests. And there might be people who are interested in you because of your negotiating skills, because of your business mind. There might be some people who approach you because they want you to be the one or whatever. Or so this is a really cool kind of test. It's a little bit fun for you. You're helping people at the same time, and at the same time you're meeting not just your potential romantic love of your life, but you're also meeting some really important people that might help you in the long term. And then the last card, this person coming in, what are they about? Financial health. So I was mentioning in another reading recently that when spirit like sets you up with a lot of financial success, a lot of prosperity, is because you have met someone that is of a divine connection that they want you to be with. So I would not be surprised you're doing well financially, and it's because spirit wants you to do some work, help them out while you meet this person. So you're gonna be increasing your abundance in everything that makes you look good, including money. But then when you meet your person, your financial health is going to increase like tenfold, I'm hearing. So you might be partnering up with your potential love partner. This person coming in, this romantic partner, they might end up being a business partner, or they might work in a sector like in law or medicine, or they might marketing or whatever. They might be working in an area, a sector where they can really help you in your career with your finances, or it's just kind of like magical, the universe just brings you a windfall of money, or like a really, really beautiful opportunity, or multiple financial opportunities I'm seeing for most of you to invest and to let your money grow, along with a windfall of money, because this is so right. This person coming in is so right, and you two have been waiting for so long. And cat, two-faced friend. It's just, you're gonna have to be careful. You're gonna find a lot of people that you might have felt like things were going in a good direction, friends, business partners, or love interests, like kind of show their true colors. So this is a kind of like a tumultuous time where things are like rocky. It's fun because it's different. You haven't done this for a while, and you're not gonna get hurt because like your image is too good. Like physically, you're looking good. Financially, you're doing really well. You're looking very successful. Your status is high. So you have this like cushion of comfort that like nothing can like really tear you down. But the only thing is that you might find good people and bad people, and people who turn out to be different than you thought. But by the end of this journey, you will have found this person that's been on this journey for a long time, like you. Great worry over nothing. I'm trying to see like why spirit is not mentioning when this person is coming in. 7 of Pentacles. They're like, you're in the energy. You just have to be in the energy. So they're like, okay, this abundance, you're in this abundance energy. You just have to be like in it and kind of fully be enveloped in it. And because this person's like here, but you kind of just have to be in that energy. You just kind of have to adjust and get comfortable with this energy. Because it's like, what are you going to do when this person comes in? You're just going to get more successful. You're just going to get more wealthy. You're just going to get more attention. So this is like you're kind of boot camped to get used to that kind of energy. You know, it's kind of like when you like take off on social media, you have to get used to like negative comments. Like, you know, it's something so destructive. Even like celebrities who have been like A-star celebrities for a very long time have a hard time with negative criticism, like any normal human being would. So it's just kind of like a boot camp to kind of get used to that. Like, a lot of people are going to come into your life now. Like, a lot of opportunities, a lot of situations. You're going to be okay. You just kind of have to get used to that energy, because it'll be less stressful to kind of get used to that energy now than when this partner comes in, and, you know, you don't want to be dealing with it for the first time when your partner comes in. You want to have some idea. And so when the partner comes in, you're going to get a lot more success and prosperity. So, you know, you have a good handle on things. And you and your partner can kind of grow together and figure out what you want to do with that very hefty financial burden. I'm kidding. Financial health burden in the sense of like, what should we do? It'll be more enjoyable. I'm getting like, sorry, this is a long reading, but like sometimes like having too much money can sometimes be the burden of having not enough money. So not like both. I've heard this somewhere. I read it somewhere. It's like people who have too much money and people who have not enough money both struggle over what to spend their money on. And I know you're sitting there thinking like, no, it's way better to have too much money and not know what to spend it on than like not enough. And I agree with that. But it's kind of like it's like being aimless. Like when you just get out of college or something, or high school, and you're just like, the opportunities are endless. I can do whatever I want. I can be whoever I want to be. I can pursue any career. And like, there's so many options that might be overwhelming. And that's kind of what I'm seeing here. It's like, there's so many options. It's overwhelming. But when you have a partner, you two can kind of collaborate and have like a focus for your life and have kind of goals. And that's what Spirit wants you to be ready for. This is a long reading, but I hope you enjoyed it, Pile 9. I hope it was helpful and enjoyable, this reading. I didn't want it to be so preachy, but Spirit's like, no, like it was like his ongoing channel. I wasn't allowed to stop. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, I really appreciate a like or comment. Let me know, this pile specifically, if you know what the vibe of this reading was. But yeah, I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light.